You can't control how people treat you, but you can control whether you allow. There's a specific kind of exhaustion that comes from being disrespected. Not the loud, obvious kind, the subtle ones, the comments disguised as jokes, the dismissals, the moments when someone makes you feel small and you say nothing because you don't want to cause a scene. You replay it later. You think of what you should have said and slowly, quietly, you start to lose respect for yourself. The Stoics understood something we've forgotten. Respect isn't demanded. It's embodied. Today, I want to share 7 Stoic rules to never let anyone disrespect you again. Not through anger, not through confrontation, but through something far more powerful, unshakable self-command. Chapter 1 Rule 1. Disrespect reveals the disrespecter, not you. When someone disrespects you, your instinct is to take it personally, to wonder what you did wrong. But Marcus Aurelius wrote, when another blames you or hates you, go to their souls, penetrate inside, and see what sort of people they are. You will realize that there is no need to beract with anxiety. Their words aren't a mirror of your worth. They're a window into their own pain or insecurity. A person at peace doesn't need to diminish others. So when disrespect comes, pause, don't absorb it. Observe it. Ask yourself, what does this say about them? The moment you stop taking it personally is the moment you reclaim your power. Chapter 2 Rule 2. Set boundaries without explanation or apology. Most people either explode in anger or tolerate insolence. The Stoics offered a third way, calm, firm boundaries. Seneca said, if you wish to be loved, love. But love without boundaries becomes self-abandonment. You don't owe anyone access to you. When someone crosses a line, you simply make it clear once. I don't speak to people who speak to me that way. No anger, no drama, just truth. Most people won't test a boundary set with quiet conviction. So when you set one, in it. Don't apologize for it. The right people will respect it. The wrong people will reveal themselves. Chapter 3 Rule 3. Respond with silence more than words. We glorify the comeback, the perfect response. But the Stoics knew something deeper. Silence is often the most powerful reply. Epictetus taught, it is impossible for a man to learn what he thinks he already knows. When someone disrespects you, they're often fishing for a reaction. Every time you react emotionally, you prove they got to you. So, don't give it to them. Let your silence be the response. Not passive silence, the silence of someone who refuses to descend. There's dignity in it. It says, without words, you're not worth my energy. And you stay rooted in yourself, which is the only victory that matters. Chapter 4 Rule 4. Never seek revenge. Let their actions be their consequence. When you've been disrespected, the desire for revenge is natural. But Marcus Aurelius warned, the best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injury. Revenge keeps you tied to the person who hurt you. You let go not because they deserve forgiveness, because you deserve freedom. Let their actions speak for themselves. People who disrespect others didn't live peaceful lives. They lose relationships. They lose trust. You need to cause that. Time will and you'll have moved on, built something real. Revenge is a weight you carry. Release is a door you walk through. Choose the door. Chapter 5 Rule 5. Protect your inner peace like it's sacred because it is. Seneca said, the greatest remedy for anger is delay, but the greatest remedy for disrespect is perspective. When someone tries to disturb your peace, you have a choice. Let them in or hold the door shut. Your inner world is yours. No one gets access without your permission. The moment you realize your peace is not up for negotiation, you stop being reactive. This doesn't mean you become cold. It means you become selective. You let in what nourishes. You shut out what depletes. The Stoics called this guarding the mind. Your peace is the foundation of everything you build. Chapter 6 Rule 6. Know your worth so deeply that opinions become irrelevant. Epictetus said, if you want to improve, be content to be thought foolish and stupid. Stop performing for validation. The moment you know your worth, others' opinions lose their power. Disrespect only stings when you're unsure of yourself. But when you've done the inner work, when you've looked yourself in the mirror and decided who you are, external judgments become noise. This is built through small acts of integrity, keeping promises to yourself, showing up when noon's watching. That's how self-respect is forged. Once you have it, no one can take it from you. Chapter 7, Rule 7. Walk away from what doesn't serve you without looking back. This is the hardest one because sometimes the person disrespecting you is someone you love, someone you've known for years. But Marcus Aurelius knew you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength. Walking away isn't giving up. It's choosing yourself. It's saying, I value me peace more than this pain. And yes, it will hurt. Yes, people will judge you, but the Stoics understood loyalty to yourself comes first. Some people are meant to leave your life, not because of theory bad people, because they're not your people anymore. And the moment you accept that, you free yourself. You create space for what's meant for you. Closing respect isn't something you beg for. It's something you embody through boundaries, through silence, through knowing when to speak and when to simply walk away. The Stoics didn't teach strength through dominance. They taught strength through self-mastery. You don't need to prove yourself to anyone. You don't need the last word. You don't need everyone to understand your decisions. You just need to protect your peace and honor your worth. And when you do that consistently, quietly, without apology, everything changes. The world will test you. People will push. But you'll know exactly who you are. And that's when disrespect loses its power entirely. There will be moments when you wonder if you're being too harsh. But remember, choosing yourself is never wrong. And the life you build from that foundation will be unshakable. If this resonated with you, let me know in the comments. And if you're ready for more timeless wisdom that actually changes how you move through life, subscribe. Let's walk this path together. Stay steady.